Hey Taurus, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your April 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, emails. Taurus, you are one of my #1 viewed, liked, and commented videos, and I love you guys for that. Thank you so much for your support. I connect with your energy really well, as most of you know. I have a lot of Taurus in my life, like everywhere. So I interact with you guys on a daily. So let's see. It is a general reading, guys. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If it flip-flops completely or reverses, that is the way it's meant for you. Sometimes, remember, we are talking about twin flames. So you are one soul. You're going to share some experiences, some synchronicities. Some of your information may free flow within both of the readings. Not without, sorry. Yeah, so if you don't get something from the first one, try the second. The last couple months, February and March, because of being the new moon in Pisces and the full moon in Libra, between that area, right around that time frame, if your sun sign did not resonate for you when you watch the videos, I highly recommend watching your moon sign, because that was there were a lot of emotions surrounding that time frame, especially when we're in Pisces. We're talking about emotions. Pisceans are very sensitive and emotional, in general, so for their innate characteristics. So I would highly recommend watching those videos if none of those resonated with you, because my moon sign was the only one that resonated with me. So, and that was for February and March. So take a look at those videos if you were having a hard time connecting with your sun sign. What else? Okay, I am an intuitive tarot card reader. So if you see a traditional tarot card and I say something slightly different than how you learn the tarot or how other YouTube readers read, remember, I am my own reader, so I learn my own way. I also pick up intuitive messages, so through clairsentience, clairaudience, etc. So that information is going to be given as well. So sometimes that card, even though it traditionally doesn't mean that, they'll tell me, hey, this is what it means for the message. Okay, so it may be totally different. And if I forget to shout out a sign, keep in mind that is not intentional. That does happen in the readings, and I apologize. I get going in my groove, and then sometimes I forget. So, all right, let's get into your reading, Taurus, and see where you guys are at this month. All right, we're going to clear out the energy, and if you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them off. I chime my chime, and then we'll get into it. Okay, lovely. These are astrological cards. Spirit helps me take two. This is for your twin's astrological sign. If your twin sign does not come out here, it doesn't mean that this reading can't be for you. It is a general reading. Signs can pop out at any time, and I can feel a sign from a card that may have nothing to do with that sign, just what I'm being told. So keep that in mind. But if your twin's card does come out here, their sign, this may resonate way more for you than someone's sign who doesn't come out in here. Not saying that it isn't, the general messages may still apply, but it may be more so for y'all. So, all right, let's see where y'all's twin is at, or who y'all's twin's astrological sign is. All right, Taurus. Who's Taurus's twin? What is the sign of their twin? Okay, got stuck. We have Capricorn. Okay. Oh. Or Leo. Okay. So could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Leo. Excuse me. Mutual energy between you and your twin is the World. Okay, so I saw this when I was shuffling, the World reversed. So there could be stagnation. It could be stuck in a cycle. Something hasn't completed between the two of you. Could be travel plans are canceled for some of you, or you were planning to travel to your twin, or they were planning to travel to you. What have you? It's mutual. So that could be delayed. There could be you could be feeling stuck in this situation. Like things aren't moving forward, okay? So that's what I'm feeling for the world here. All the tarot cards I do clarify at the end of the reading. For those of you that don't know how I read, but welcome to my channel. I hope you like my reading. All right, Taurus, first card out for you. Ooh, she pretty. Crystal Magic. That's beautiful. Talks about creation, dawn, and the beginning. Okay, wow, very beautiful. Maybe working with crystals for some of you. That could be something that you have them, you work with them. You could be utilizing them just like I do, putting them under the moon cycles so that you can, especially that full moon, so you can get them charged up. Very beautiful energy. So this is a newer deck. I just started using it. I just bought it. It is the Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle. I love this deck. I've been wanting to get it for a while. A lot of other tarot readers on here have it, and I am enamored with it. So I'm super excited to use it for you guys. They are kind of long, but I'm not going to go into the full. I'm going to kind of scan. Sometimes I'll read depending on how long the card meaning is, so that you guys can get the full effect. But if it's like pages long, I'm just going to give you the highlights because we don't want this to be too long. All right. Divinatory meanings. Creating your own world. The end of chaos. Freedom to choose. Singing your own song. Freedom of movement. Grace and meaningful activity. Beginnings to new ventures, could be adventures, that are divine, the origins of a new venture, the ability to heal or amplify energy crystals. Yeah, you may be using crystals to heal, you may do Reiki, working with true energy, dance, and movement to express yourself. Could be a belly dancer here for some of you, I'm picking that up, but you may use dance, you may go out and dance with your friends, you can dance in your kitchen, that's what we do at my house. Healing through sound, crystals, dance, and energy. Ecstatic movement. Dancing as if you're alone. No self-consciousness, no guilt. Total bliss and being. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful card. So for those of you out here, you're embracing yourself in a magical way, in a new way. If not, they want you to get into this type of energy, okay? So working with crystals, working with healing, working on healing yourself, but in movement, in dance, in shaking your booty, whatever you need to do. Because that allows your energy to move free. You also may want to look into something called a chi machine. Now, I don't know enough about it because my friend just gave it to me, and I've used it once, and I'm still trying to get used to it. But the idea of it is any stagnant energy within your body is moved throughout this using this machine, and it's to unblock any type of stuck energy. So with this world here, maybe that chi is stuck within your chakras as well. You could also use meditation. The chi machine, I can give you links down below if you're interested. I also have foot baths as well, so you can order them, and I can give you information about what they do, and you can contact me directly about them if you're interested. But the chi machine, the idea again is to unblock that energy that is maybe sitting in your body in certain places, and it needs to be it's about movement, okay? And you can do that with dancing too. You don't need that chi machine. You can just dance. You can and even if it's like doing a little jig or whatever, or jumping on a trampoline or things like that, something to get your body moving, okay? I feel like even if you're exercising, that will do the trick, okay? So it's getting that energy moving. And you can also use crystals to do that. And Reiki is all about that type of energy as well, you guys. So beautiful. I love this for you guys. Ooh, you have prosperity. Number 32. The first one was 21, which boils down to 3. This is the number 5. So some change here, but prosperity coming your way. Very beautiful. This is also another new deck. I got quite a few. This is my, I spend my money that way. Like I get my birthday money, I get whatever, and boom, it's like in new decks. I'm terrible. My friends are like, do you not have enough decks? I'm like, no, I don't think so. So this is the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck. Very beautiful. It gives plants or flowers at the beginning. I'm not always up with all of them, so sometimes I look them up here for the readings. Takes a couple seconds, but if you don't know what they are, you can look them up, see how to use them. Yeah, this is beautiful. Money plant. So you guys, if you're looking to get some more prosperity money wise, this plant, it's a money plant. It's a technical plant. You just go get it. You can buy it. You can plant it. I think either one. And it says, resembles the full moon, the fullness of power, blessings, and abundance. Okay, so if you want to draw that too, you can put that in your home. That'd be beautiful. And a stone you can use is dendritic agate. Is known as the stone of plenitude. Okay, so get plenitude, having enough. Recently I was manifesting, and I have a gratitude jar that I talk about in my videos, and that's that type of energy. You can also do if you don't have access or money for these things, I just put up a gratitude jar. Now I need more plants and flowers and things like that. I'm gonna probably start getting them set up here within my home, because I realized that I just have like zero foliage in here. Like I've got nothing. And for just how much I love plants and flowers, I'm like, wow, that's, something I definitely need to work on. But you can also get just a gratitude jar, so bringing things to you, and you just write in there what you are grateful for, whether you have it or not, because we're trying to bring it to us so we act like we have it, which is all about manifestation, the law of attraction, that type of information. If you're not sure what that is, you can look up those terms, but that will help as well. And then you just put it in the jar, and then you manifest. And recently I manifested like 3 things in the jar, and I thought, oh my gosh, and I didn't even realize I'd done it. So it works. It really does. When things are challenging in terms of money or resources, the inclination is to hold tight to grasp at what you have. But prosperity is meant to flow. Don't close yourself off from the abundance of the universe by giving into a scarcity mindset. Plant whatever seeds you are able and receive what is given. Yeah, they want that money plant for y'all. They want you to plant that. They also want you to change your mindset on how money, instead of feeling like you have to hold on to it, or that it's not enough or never going to be enough, or stressing over it, is changing your mindset into I have enough. I am fulfilled. I am prosperous. I am abundant. I have more than enough money, and money is energy. So you're trying to keep that in mind when you're moving your body, like earlier for that crystal magic card, is that when you do those things, you're releasing that energy as well throughout and out of yourself into the universe that doesn't suit you when it comes to what you want to manifest to you. So it's almost like, and that could be stuck. That could be something like a root chakra that you might want to work on. I believe that talks about security and money and finances and resources in that area. So you could specifically listen to a root chakra meditation that would help. Next card is Dark Night of the Soul. So for a lot of you, you are in the Dark Night of the Soul right now. You may not be feeling very happy, maybe feeling depressed, okay? Maybe going through, Dark Night of the Soul, we go in and out of consistently on this journey. And you may be learning some things about yourself that, we can't have the light without the dark without the light. It is inherently part of who we are. I know that Lady Gaga had a beautiful way of putting it. She had expressed something, and she actually has my birthday because we were born on the same day. We were Aries, Pisces, cusp. And, she has this idea that, as a person, that she was going to be famous and she was going to do great things and be a singer, and she is, and good for her, and good for you guys. So taking on that idea that, facing our shadows, facing our deepest fears, facing the things that we don't like about ourselves, in order to release them out into the world, transform them, transmute them into light, and to let them go, and to really work through that energy, okay? So if you're feeling that way, I understand it is a hard place to be. Look, this is darkness. Even though it talks about prosperity, you've got cards that are very dark here. The crystal magic, not so much, but these two with this Dark Night of the Soul, pretty dark. So you may be struggling with that right now, but it is necessary on this journey, because it is a part of the journey. It's a part of being able to, because our twin, if we don't do that work, they're going to keep reflecting that to us. We're going to be reflecting it to them. And it's never going to get resolved between the two of you, or accepted between the two of you. And we have the 2 swords reversed. Okay, so you may have recently made a decision, okay? And normally upright, it's like this person is going within their thoughts. They're considering, they're using their logic, and and possibly intuition. I do feel that for this card a lot because this person's blindfolded. They're not using their visual senses. They're using their internal senses to sense what direction to go to. And for some of you, this means two things. You either don't know which direction you want to go towards, and you may not be able to make a choice because you're in this dark night of the soul. Others of you, you have made a choice. Not sure what it is yet, but we'll clarify that out when we get down to these cards here at the end. Dog close-up. Okay. Pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so you may be out going out having fun. Maybe getting your hair done. I feel like some of you are getting your hair done. Maybe going to the salon or the spa. So, excuse me, with your girlfriends if you're feminine watching, but you just may be hanging out with a good friend. So that's beautiful. That could help during this time frame if you're not feeling, you know, all so good in this dark night of the soul. All right, or it would help you. So, you know, get out there, go make plans with a friend, go have lunch, you know, do something, you know, go have a spa day, go get a pedicure, something cool like that, you know, invite your friend out for lunch and pedicures and something sweet like that. Or just to go for a walk, take your dogs for a walk. If you guys have animals and pets or something like that, you know, you can take them for a walk and, you know, you guys can chat. Very beautiful energy. All right, twin flame message. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. Okay, so for some of you, you may not have been very honest with them about something to do with the connection at the time, and maybe you regret that now. Next card is Stardust. I love this card. It's very beautiful. Okay, so it talks about premonition, galactic communications, beginnings, and endings. So this card, upright, because I got it reversed. I can't remember what reading I was doing. It might have been it might have been a personal reading. So upright, I've only had it reversed. So let's see what it's talking about upright. I think it talks about, more than anything, being able to communicate in other ways. You may be traveling to other dimensions while you're sleeping. You may have dreams that are premonitions. You may have visions that are premonitions. It all talks about beginnings and endings as well. It is the number 35, which boils down to 7. These are just your angel numbers. I'm calling them out in the reading, and you guys can look them up and do your research about what, you know, those pertain to your own life. Let's see here. We have, this card can signify a return to source, a sense of needing to rewrite the soul contract, changing and moving into a new stage of life, a new incarnation. In order to make sense of these feelings, you may need to be alone and in the dark to work something out. Look at that, dark night of the soul. You might need to be alone and in the dark to work something out. Yeah. Receiving messages clearly and strongly, hesitation to act on them, waiting patiently for more information, seeking connection in the night sky when we can see other constellations and galaxies, and understanding your own stardust, self, and origins. Thinking a great deal about off-Earth matters, about life in the universe, and wondering whether there are galactic beings connecting with you. Visions and dreams of these beings in off-world communities and civilizations. Light being connections. Ascended master connections. Wow, you guys. Clues as to what will happen, but lacking absolute clarity means you are feeling you must pin it down to follow your instinct. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're being asked, yes, to remain still, to get the information, to let the darkness, the voices or whatever, the even dreams, those visions speak to you, and just keep compiling that information. I don't feel like it's time for action currently. I feel like now it's more of a time of soaking in the information. That you're the pieces are gonna start being put together, and they'll start to make sense as you go along. And if you feel like you are connecting with other beings outside of this universe and I absolutely believe in that. I believe that we're not alone. How could we possibly think that? And there are way too many people on this earth that, you know, everybody thinks are crazy, that have had encounters that they can't explain. Even those that are in law enforcement, those that are lawyers, doctors, attorneys, people who, you know, those that defy logic as well. So, you know, what I do defies logic if you only look at it from, show me results right now. I need to see. And, you know, and they don't take into account that we all have free will and that every energy is changing every second of every moment of every day. So, expecting that to always be the case and us to always be accurate, etc., is impossible. So, you know, if that's your mindset, I've had people come to me that I know nothing about, I've never met, and I will blow your mind. So, so, you know, it's fine. You know, I'll know things that there's no way I could know. So, you know, that's how I do this. You know, you don't tempt me, because there are things that, you know, I will be told and I will say, and I will give you that information. Now, what you do with that is up to you. How you explain it away or embrace it is up to you. If it causes cognitive dissonance like others, then, well, you know, I guess it's something you have to work through. But you guys seem to be on it. You guys really have an extreme gift here. So, and they want you to tap into that, utilize that, but be still, kind of. There's something else in here I wanted to see. Yeah, waiting patiently for more information, receiving messages clearly and strongly, and hesitant to act on them. I do believe that's correct. I do believe that, you know, you're just trying to get more information. You may be moving into a new stage of life or a new incarnation. So light beings and things like that, you may be a light worker. If you don't know what that is, just look that up. And that may be one of the next steps, that your vibration is now kind of going to be raised. But it's almost like your light is being raised, but your dark is being fed as well. So you're kind of balancing yourself. You're balancing out the feminine and the masculine, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark. That's what they want you to kind of get into. All right. So if you're not balanced, that's one thing that you can do here is with the crystals, with the Reiki, with the meditations, with the chi, etc. Dancing, movement. Okay, we have shadow treasure, excuse me. Oh my gosh, see, another dark card. Yeah. Okay, so there are treasures in the dark. Okay, just like this was saying. All right, that's the number 21. It boils down to 3. We have 2 cards with the number 3 on it. So 33 or 33 may be relevant to you, to your journey. Wow, this is cool. Okay, so Black-Eyed Susan looks like this. I believe they look like the same flower here. Or similar, okay? Provides a light in the darkness while doing shadow work. So yeah, it's you still have that light. It's still there. Focus on the balance between the two. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by the dark, even when you're in the dark, picture the light. Picture that essence of you getting brighter and brighter, especially in your heart chakra area, okay? You can work with golden calcite. It shines a gentle, comforting light on hidden treasures. We all have parts of ourselves that we keep hidden away from the world, not knowing that these shadow aspects contain treasures. Shine the light of love in the dark corners of your soul and look with compassion on these neglected qualities. You will find something very necessary to living your soul's purpose. Yeah. So this meditation that you may be doing in order to kind of bring the light back into your body, where you may be focusing on that or trying to focus on that in order to uplift your vibration during this time to kind of balance it out with this dark night of the soul. Something within that is going to be revealed to you about something about your purpose and your journey here. Okay, we have big dreams in their reverse. So you may be feeling like your dreams aren't coming true, and you may be feeling that way, and that's why it sent you into a dark night of the soul. Could be with your twin. It could be like, this is your big dream, you and them, and it's not coming true. It could be professional, because we have prosperity here, something to do with money, something to do with a treasure within the darkness. I found my treasure in this darkness when I went into separation with who I thought at the time was my twin. And once that happened, it catapulted me here. So it opened this door for me. I was going through the hardest time I've ever gone through in my whole entire life. And I decided to change that. I decided to change everything that was happening to me. And I felt so out of control that I decided that this is what I wanted to do for y'all. This is my gift. This is what I need to do with the knowledge that I was given about the path that I was put on. So you guys can do the same thing, okay? It's in there. All right, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, there's some type of betrayal here. Okay. All right, some type of deception, some type of betrayal, somebody trying to one-up the other person or try to walk away with all these swords. But honestly, it hasn't it's almost like they put them in their bag, they hold one just in case they need it, to defend themselves. And maybe you feel like you have to defend yourself in this connection. For some of you, either you or the other person betrayed your twin, or did something that was sneaky or shady or whatever, and it was deceptive of some sort. And so now that's kind of, you're kind of maybe licking your wounds and moving forward away from this. Okay, you may have made a decision to, or someone around you has become deceptive, and has tried to betray you or use something against you. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person, could be an Aries. It is a ram here. We have a ram and a dog. So if you're a dog, and they're a ram, as far as I think this is the Chinese astrology as well. I know the dog is. I think the ram might be part of it, but the ram in general is an Aries. So could be an Aries. You may be feeling betrayed by them, or they may be feeling betrayed by you. But this is a very stubborn and aggressive person. Okay. You may be dealing with that person. Maybe a friend too. Twin flame message, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Okay, so yeah, whoever on this side may have felt like they couldn't do right by this person, and maybe it was because they used deception or betrayal. Okay, and it could be you, Taurus. For some of you, it may have been you. Taurus is also stubborn and aggressive, but because it's a ram here, I'm almost always going to see that. You guys may have Aries in your chart too, so keep that in mind. It could be your energy, because a lot of these things are saying, I should have been more honest with you. That's a type of deception. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Okay, so for some of you, you may have done something kind of shady, and you may be, walking away thinking that you have won, but at the cost of a dream. Okay. All right, next card is Catch Me. Well, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, but it is reversed. Okay, so this is the way it shows. It is the number 13, which boils down to 4. Talks about trust, surrender, and a leap of faith into the unknown. Yeah, so you may not be trusting something. You may not be ready to take a leap of faith into the unknown. You may be hesitant in that respect here, but let's see what they have to say. Wow, I went right to that page. Experience is our teacher, but we must not live energetically in the past. To do so is to risk never changing, and change is life itself. This fairy is taking what seems to be a great risk and doing the impossible. So if this card turns up in a spread reversed, it could well signify that you need to trust your inner voice more. You need to walk towards your own precipice, your own impossible feat, and take a chance. Absolutely. What could that be? Leaving a relationship? Knowing you will get through a tough situation? Finding your voice and speaking your truth? Yes, absolutely. Believing in your abilities. The being in this card may not have wings, but she has faith and such trust. What are you placing the power of your belief in? Is your belief supporting you or hurting you? What innate aspect of your wisdom do you need to reconnect with? Ask for help and assistance in facing your fears and walk into the future without having a guarantee. There are no guarantees. There is only the magical power of trust, faith, and surrender, and you will be uplifted and safe as long as you focus on staying out of fear. Yeah, so whatever you have, whatever's holding you back, fear in your life, it could be fear of money, fear of health, fear of relationships not working out. It could be in that energy. They want you to release that. They want you to go into this new era, into this new part of your journey, and they want you to take a huge risk. And it's a risk on yourself. It may not be risking that someone else is going to catch you. You may be like, oh, well, nobody's there to catch me, but you have to catch you, okay? So you have to be the one to be strong enough to be like, I can do this. I can conquer this, okay? And leaving behind the fear, because the fear is holding you back. It's preventing you from getting where you need to be on this path and from doing great things. Next card is creativity. Yeah, so they want you to create something in the physical world, okay? All right, this is beautiful energy. I love this. You're starting to see the light and come out of the light. The light is now coming into this card. It's now transforming this, okay? So you have prosperity, which is kind of dark, where you've only got this moon, and it's not really lighting anything, even though the water looks like it's sparkling at night, like reflecting. And then we've got shadow treasures, where you've got a tiny little light here. It looks like a fire, possibly, but more like fireflies or something along those lines. And then you've got creativity, and she looks like she's in the sunshine now. She's getting more light. She's getting more vitamin D, more sun. You guys need to focus on that as well, but getting out more, okay? All right, so this is Lady's Mantle, I believe, and it is a plant. I think it's a flowering plant. Could be a flower. Enhances fertility, feminine healing, and a connection to the divine feminine. Yeah, absolutely. So that's something here that reconnecting with your divine feminine. Your divine feminine may be out of balance right now, okay? Or the feminine side of you if you're a male watching, all right? You can use carnelian, which promotes creativity and fertility. So especially if you're trying to create something, if you're trying to have a baby as well, this could work for, you know, trying to work with that. Selenium was something that was recommended to me. Again, check with your doctor. I am not a doctor. I am not recommending that you go start anything or get anything here that could compromise your health or poison you or anything like that. So do your research, please. Creativity is not just something that is nice to have in your life. Creativity is your birthright, and it is also one of the most basic drives in human beings. Sadly, our culture does not value creativity and views it as an indulgent pastime. Heal your creative self by falling into the arms of the divine feminine. Yeah, you may be, need the assistance of your mother at this time, or somebody feminine in your life. Maybe you need a friend to talk to, or somebody to kind of hear what's going on with you. Especially, you know, mothers are, you know, supposed to, you know, not every mother is like this, but every, you know, mothers in general are expected to kind of, you know, nurture our children and nurture us when we're having problems and when we need to go to them and when we need help. So it's asking for that help and getting back into that nurturing, receptive, go with the flow kind of energy. And creating something as well. So, you know, our culture doesn't celebrate it as much as they should, but I sure the hell do. So, you know, you guys need to embrace that. If you're an artist, if you have something to create or just a hobby, you know, could be interior decorating, could be a lot of different things that you're very, very good at. You know, Taurus, you are amazing at so many things. I mean, you're like this jack of all trades. Like, you know, I've seen I've seen Taurus that that are good at nursing, that are good at gardening, that are good at needlepoint, knitting, etc., cross stitch, all of those things, decorating, etc. Like, I mean, so many things that you're amazing at. So, you know, you have something within you, even if it's just a hobby that you need to get back to. All right, and then we have mirroring. So you and your twin, more than likely on this other side, we're going to see a lot of the same energy because you are mirroring your twin. So they may be in the dark night of the soul with you. They may be feeling like this big dream is gone. They may have been deceptive as well. They may have made a decision. They may need to work through a lot of the same issues that you have because, again, and you may be mirroring their issues back to them. They may be mirroring those same things, and you're just like stuck in this mirroring process. So it's just like, how do, you know, somebody has to make some changes that clear out that mirroring, okay? One, so the other one isn't reflecting the same back. We have the Three of Cups. So this is talking about getting out more, okay? This is talking about having fun with your friends, celebrating, you know, going out for some good food, good drinks, you know, having fun, and they may be mirroring that same energy as well. They may be going out. And if it is a third party situation, remember, it doesn't have to be a relationship, guys, but it could be anything. It could be a job, it could be a friendship, etc. But they may be doing the same thing as you. They may be going out, having a good time, trying to forget, you know, their troubles as well, but just kind of experiencing life and having fun, okay? I feel like that's a lot of what you're being asked to do. Rose, romance is in the air. So you may be meeting someone new, or romance is in the air for you. So, I mean, you may be going out with your girls or your boys and, you know, there's someone that catches your eye. Could be this Aries, okay? Interesting. Next card, my mind and heart always comes back to you. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's do some clarifying here and get some more energy. We're going to start with the world reverse, which is your mutual energy, and see why you guys are stuck. It could be this mirroring. Again, dark night of the soul. You know, you're probably not going to want to be in a lot of contact with that person when you guys are going through that hardcore dark night of the soul, okay? All right, why is the world reversed? And not feeling like your dreams are manifesting for a lot of you. So yeah, why is the world reversed? Too many cards. Why is the world reversed? Seven of Cups reversed. Okay. Okay, so Seven of Cups reversed. Okay, so normally upright, this is having a lot of options, being confused. A lot of times I see this as somebody's more awake than the other and kind of trying to show their twin, hey, look, here I am. Here's, you know, what I have to offer you, this spiritual, you know, this tree up there, which is like, you know, this person's just like, hey, look, 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 look. But when it's reversed, I feel like this energy, again, is... you may feel like you have no other options at this time but to move forward. I feel like a lot of you are moving forward, working through this dark night of the soul. And maybe that was that decision that you made was, you know, and maybe you don't care if you have options. Like a lot of you are just like, okay, that's fine and all, but, you know, I'm just going to do me, possibly. It could be that you chose one of those options that, with that Seven of Cups, it may be that you finally saw what option you wanted, and you were like, okay, that's the one. And it could be confusion too. I feel like a lot of you, it's confusion about why you're stuck in a cycle. You may be super confused. Or you know that you're not ready to make that choice. For some of you, you're not ready to make that choice because you're in the dark night of the soul, okay? And there's a lot of that needs to be worked on with fear and things like that. And maybe it is like you don't give a crap if that person has options. Like, okay, good for you. Have fun. You know what I mean? Like, have fun with your options. So, all right. Two of Swords reversed. Why do we have the Two of Swords reversed? And the Two of Swords reversed. Okay. Chariot almost popped out. Okay. All right, we have King of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy here. Could be dealing with somebody like this. They may be withholding finances, or you may be being that way. This could be your energy where you're kind of holding on to your finances, or you're worried about your finances, or holding back. So it could be this King of Swords on this side is holding back from you. So if this is your twin's energy and not yours, this King of Swords could be withholding from you. They could be withholding from you in child support. They could be withholding just in general, like emotional support. They could be withholding any type of support from you, okay? And I feel like a lot of you, it could be just your energy that you have now become decisive when it comes to, you may be in a lack mentality, okay? And that's what's causing this prosperity to kind of go downhill. And if that's what's causing this dark night of the soul where you're feeling just financially overburdened, it's very possible that you're trying to get out of that energy, okay? But for some of you, you're stuck in this energy. You're stuck withholding. You're stuck feeling that lack of finances, trying to get them under control for some of you. But this King of Swords is very decisive in what they do. They are very forthright, cutting. They, their words aren't always nice, but they can get the job done, and they can be very, very direct. Okay. So that type of energy. It could be that you're feeling like you need to hold on to all this money because you've overspent, and you need to make better decisions when it comes to money. For some of you, that could be a big message here. Could be somebody who's trying to withhold money from you too, as well. Could also be your twin. All right, why do we have the Seven of Swords here? Maybe taking a risk on a financial opportunity. You're thinking it over. This King of Swords is thinking it over. Okay, whether they want to invest. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. We've got two sevens here. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody put a lot of work into these lies and this deception with the Seven of Pentacles. They were able to keep it up for quite a long time. And they may still be being deceptive and still being... that could be this ram, this stubborn, aggressive person. They still may be being deceptive. They still may be, they still may be being deceptive. They still may be cheating and lying. They still may be, they put a lot of effort and energy into this, okay? And so if they had to walk away, if you had to walk away from this behavior and it wasn't you, there was a lot of work done on this. Like somebody worked really hard to keep up this lie, to keep up this facade, to continuously invest. And somebody put a lot of time and effort into investing, whether it was you or them or both of you, and it's possibly this Aries here, this ram. And that's probably what sucks about this the most, is there was a lot of time and effort put into this, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. And it may be that somebody has more money than the other. It's possible because this King of Swords has 4 pentacles, and the Seven of Swords, this chick with this wolf on her head, she's got 7 of pentacles. So she's either balling, like she's doing well financially. She may have stolen money. That's the thing, okay? She or he, sorry, this Aries could have stolen money from you, or could have acted like they needed your finances for you to finance something. And you may have put a lot of money into them for them to just walk away with their lies, deception, and betrayal. Damn, I'm super sorry, guys. That sucks. That also could be you. Depends on your situation. All right, Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? 7 and 7. Got a lot of 7s on the ground. 2 3s. Too many cards. Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? Alright, not really giving us anything. Alright, why are the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here, please? Okay. Come on. Alright, why is the Three of Cups here? Give me a full 1 or 2 cards, please. I've been coherent. Maybe if I stop looking at the deck, like wishing the cards would come out. They want to. They're jumpers, but they're not falling yet. Okay, why is the Three of Cups here? Alright, Spirit, why is the Three of Cups here? Ah, there we go. Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so I feel like, you're not going to be spending that much money going out. You may be just kind of a little bit with this Page of Pentacles. You may be spending just a little bit of money to have fun with your friends, but you're still that it's a small offer. You may meet somebody while you're out that, this could be your energy again, but it's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be a younger earth sign. Because we've got romances in the air. So you may meet someone that's a younger earth sign that may catch your eye while you're partying with these, while you're partying or having fun or drinking or eating or whatever with your friends. For some of you, it is a friend here that has something to offer you. So it is something very beautiful, that it is an honest and true friendship. So this is also talking, Page of Pentacles talks about someone who's grounded, someone who is, they have something small to offer. It's not very big. It's not like the Knight or the King, but it also is there to show age, or to show the amount that they have to offer to this friendship. So it's very possible you have a very true friend around you. It may be a friend that tells you that they're interested in you and they want to date you, or you start looking at a friend and with a new little romantic flair. Like you may be like, they've always looked at you as a friend, you've always looked at them, but then all of a sudden it just clicks and you're like, oh, okay. And you may date them and you may be like, okay. And they may be a friend of a friend as well too within this 3 of Cups here for some of you. Others of you, you're taking just a little bit of money to have some fun. You may feel guilty about it, but you know, I feel like for some of you, you need to get out and do it anyway. So you know, you might need to just take some me time. All right, Taurus, let's see what your fortune card is. All right, yes, you have the Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. That's beautiful. Very beautiful. Yes. So pay attention to your intuition. Its alarm bells are going off. It's telling you that it is dead on, that your intuition is spot on. And, you know, there's a lot of great messages in this card here. So, you know, and you may be with this 7 of Cups reversed, you may be exploring your options, okay? Because up here, it's kind of can be confusion. It can kind of be trying to figure out which option to pick, which cup to pick. But for a lot of you, you either don't care that this person has options, you don't care if you have options, or you're exploring those options as well as a part of that energy is what I'm picking up on here. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for letting me do your reading. I'm going to do your twins reading next, and we'll see where they're at. And if I don't see you over there, then I will see you for your May readings. Love you guys. Take care.